The air we breathe, land on which we live, and water we drink personally connect each of us to the natural world. Because of this, Talecris develops innovative solutions to reduce its impact on the environment and help make our community a better, healthier place to live.
At Talecris, we know the products we make are connected to the health of the patients we serve. Well, there are a lot of resources that go into making those products and a lot left over. These can have a big impact on our communities and families through our connection to the ecosystem. Therefore, it's important we are a good caretaker of the natural world. This requires vision, commitment, and company-wide innovation. The point person at Talecris for these issues is David Auger, who works in our Clayton plant.
It's beneficial to the company for two reasons. The business we're in is a very competitive business, a business that we've got to ensure that we make as much of a profit as possible by reducing our overhead, our costs. Many of the costs we generate are going up because of the waste that we generate as well. We need to reduce the amount of waste we generate. By doing so, reducing the cost that we have to incur as a result. Second is the community in which we live. It gives us an opportunity as employees to go beyond just the making of a product. We want to protect the environment, protect the situation that we're in so that after the period of time that we're here, it's left clean and pristine for the generations to come.
Madison was born April 17, 2006.
She was not breathing when she first was delivered, but then they got her to breathing. It's important because we're raising kids that they grow up in an environment that is clean and we can breathe the air and not have to worry about different diseases that may come from air pollution.
Whether it's something big like global warming or a day-to-day concern like the way pollution can make us more susceptible to allergies, it's easy to see the importance of good air quality. Our focus is making sure we're doing all we can do.
So we're minimizing the amount of number 4 and 6 oil that we burn, and we are burning more natural gas. It costs a little more at times, but it's better for the environment and it's better for our maintenance. It's a lot less maintenance on the boilers.
When you say it's better for the environment, what do you mean? Why is it better for the environment?
One of the things that number 4 and number 6 fuel have is a lot of sulfur in it. Sulfur, when it's burnt, goes airborne and it produces sulfuric acid when mixed with water, so it causes acid rain. So the less number 4 fuel we burn, then the less impact to the environment we have.
Tony, what are you doing as far as the aspect of the R22, the coolant system you have? What sort of system is in place to monitor that, to look for any leaks?
A lot of work has been done with the R22 issue. We have spent millions of dollars upgrading all of our piping and control systems to minimize all the leak points. They have put together a monitoring program. They've hired employees specifically for their task is just to check for leaks and to fix them when they find them. We've taken a very proactive approach to it to maintain it and keep it under control.
Our monitoring chlorofluorocarbons does two things. First, we're not losing them, and second, we're not damaging the environment as a result of losing them.
"50 years ago, the Clayton facility used to be a farm, rolling green pastures, horse barns, and harmful chemicals. It's hard to imagine something so peaceful could contain toxic waste. But even today, we're still at risk from choices made long ago. That's why it's so important we think about the future and ensure choices made today have positive benefits for generations to come."
I enjoy just being outdoors, and I like the natural environment. But I do realize that people need places to live and people need places to work, and there's a delicate balance there. Not only am I concerned about my son and daughter-in-law's future, about the environment, I have a granddaughter as well, and I'm very concerned about what kind of world she's going to be facing in 20 years.
As the saying goes, be good to the land. They're not making it anymore. Well, at Talecris, our goals are direct. Keep harmful toxins out of the soil reduce our impact on natural resources, and we want to be careful not to overuse landfills. Remember, reduce, reuse, recycle.
Prior to May of this past year, we would send all of our waste to local disposal sites and treatment facilities. Those places would incinerate the waste, and as a result, send whatever they had from that waste in the atmosphere and require an incineration to be operated. This allows us to treat the waste on site. It's more like a cooking process. After it's been held at a certain temperature for a certain period of time, after it's been ground up, we can then dispose of it as regular trash.
It's one of the first in North Carolina, and the impact that it plays with Talecris is environmentally safe to process all of our regulated medical waste here on site and keeping it safe for landfills.
If you were to characterize for not only employees but for people in the community, what would you say are really the benefits of having this system in place?
Well, the benefits are, number one, for the environment. We're building a stronger and a cleaner future for any of our children and people. As far as for Talecris, we're providing a financial benefit for saving money and accumulating where we can and invest into more environmental stuff.
Well, what we've done is we implemented the recycling of the gel packs that we were using at one time for sample receipt. So we've actually gone from using the foil gel packs that you see here in this barrel to using a recyclable gel pack that's made of like a plastic. So that's actually helped a lot.
When you talk about the gel packs, explain what you mean.
The gel packs are these silver packs here. And at one time we were generating about 4,000 pounds of these a week. And these are used to actually keep our samples cool so that they're acceptable for testing once they arrive here at RTL. So we've gone from using these to using a hard white plastic gel pack that you see here.
So beyond an environmental standpoint, though, what does this mean for the company's bottom line?
Financially, well, we've reduced the amount of waste that we're generating, so we don't have that cost. And then with these being reusable, we don't have to constantly purchase the disposable gel packs that we used to use. The entire shipping container that you see behind me is recyclable. So we're actually not wasting anything here. We reuse every portion of the shipping container.
I'm local. I grew up here in Johnston County, and my children are maybe local and live here, and their children. So I want the companies that are here to treat our local environment well and our global environment. You know, we get our water from Johnston County and Smithfield, and that is downstream from Clayton, where the Talecris site is, and all the way down to New Bern. We go fishing down at New Bern bass fishing, and that water is directly affected by what's done upstream of it.
Water could be the most crucial resource. It touches virtually every single process here at Talecris, from the water we drink to our cooling processes to the wastewater our plants produce. It also limits how much our business can grow. Further, demand on our water supply will continue to increase in the future. So reducing what we use and recycling everything we can is not only crucial for the communities we live in, but to the company bottom line. There's a unique program that you're initiating here dealing with wastewater. Tell me a little bit about that new technology.
Yes, the NX colony system. It's a process developed in Sweden. It's a new innovative way of digesting wastewater in a very small space. We're limited, real estate is limited here. So by introducing this system into our existing wastewater operation, we're able to increase the capacity from 12,000 pounds a day to well over 30,000 pounds a day. So we can treat more waste, which then allows our plant to increase its production capacity.
And you're finding innovative ways to manage this.
Yes.
And one of the things you're doing too is your alcohol reclamation. Tell us a little bit about that.
This behind us is our alcohol, one of our alcohol stills. We have 3 of them. We use about 750,000 gallons per year of alcohol in the production process. And these stills recover roughly 550,000 gallons a year.
So financially, this helps as well that you're able to reclaim this material.
To give you an idea, this facility right behind us, if we didn't do this and we purchased the alcohol, all that we used, and then we hauled it off for incineration or disposal, we're looking at well over $1 million per year in savings by doing this process.
What are the implications for the company, for employees?
Well, we're sending a message to the community, I think, that we're doing everything we can to maintain a clear, clean effluent leaving in our facility. We're protecting the environment, and by doing that, this plant will stay here for hopefully a long time.
By taking this innovative approach, is this a real source of pride for Talecris?
Oh, definitely, definitely. Talecris can take pride in going beyond compliance, going beyond just the bottom line of what's required, and showing to the surrounding community that we're not just going to meet the letter of the law, we're going to meet the spirit of the law as well, and the spirit of a company that cares.
The products we produce have a significant impact on our customers' lives. The way we produce them has a similar effect on the families and neighbors of Talecris. The air, land, and water connects us and our communities. And our innovative stewardship is something that's good for our company and our environment.